We officially have our third episode.
Coming at you.
Technically our fourth. A couple weeks ago, we were on a roll. We were grinding. We were about to leave for a trip. Decided that, you know what? We need a pod. We need a film. We did it late night. Had a great conversation.
Probably like over an hour.
Yeah.
We were chitty chatty that night.
Just thriving. And then as we finished the conversation, I'm reaching over to click stop recording.
And what happened?
The little red light pops on saying, now recording. So that whole...
A true rookie mistake.
Yeah. Granted, I have this whole setup in our house all by myself, and that's a hard thing to do. Even when tonight you're like, let's do a little pod. And I was like, all right. Here we are 30 minutes later.
Yes.
I got everything set up. Hopefully it's all going to work. But we're officially recording, so
3 of 6. Welcome.
3 of 6.
Let's just give a little update of what we've been up to since last time we chatted.
Go for it.
When was the last time we chatted? On tour?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, my word. So much has happened.
Yeah.
We lived probably one of the craziest fall seasons, I think, that we've had. We literally traveled every single week from like the first weekend of September till after Thanksgiving. We were like every single week traveling.
Most of those with a baby as well.
Yes. So I still feel like I'm
now.
like, it's like a blur in some ways because I'm like, what did we even do? It's a lot of beautiful ministry trips that we got to do, partner with a lot of amazing churches and ministries that I loved and enjoyed. We went to Europe, which is always, we went to the Awakening Church in Germany, which we've done the past 3 years now. That's always one of the most marking trips of our year because it's just such a beautiful church.
Yeah. In a little town in the middle of Germany, which feels like nowhere Germany, but I also don't know Germany. So
yeah, just like a small little village, but God's really moving there.
People are on fire. The Lord's there.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. We get to go because you lead and preach. Your one time you preach a year, which is always dope. But also we just get to like receive.
We receive so much more than we pour out, 100%. So there's,
and we did that with a toddler.
Yes.
Traveling, what was it, 9-hour flight?
Something like that. I don't know. And then we went to Paris after that because we celebrated 5 years of marriage.
Which shout out to us, but
shout out to us.
Shout out with our pink mugs. But Paris is not a vibe. Paris is not as much of a vibe with a kid. I feel like there are some places that are like kid friendly. Like I hear Copenhagen's like bring your family.
We got to hit up Copenhagen.
But Paris felt like the opposite. It felt like
like this would be more fun without.
Yeah. Small little cafe, small little, studio.
I think for his stage of life, he's just busy. He wants
to run. Yeah. Tiny little sidewalk. So it's just like stroller, backpack, all the like it's just not.
And because dinner places like didn't even open till 7. So we're like trying to go at 5 p.m. for an early dinner so we can go get him to bed. And they're like, oh, sorry, you can't even order yet for 2 more hours. So we did some room service with Paris.
Of the worst food we've ever had.
Our room service was probably, like true Parisian food was really.
Like cold sandwiches that feels like it's been in the back of your fridge. Like. But
no shade.
No shade. Had the best French fries, that's for sure.
We had so many burgers on that trip.
I had so many burgers.
That
and
feels
I had
American
one of the best
to me.
Burgers. Like it was like a cool Paris, but like the cool for them was like American burger. So it was like a smash burger.
Yeah, we love a smash burger. You love a smash burger.
And it was.
So we did that. We did Paris. Celebrated 5 years. Yeah. Trip on the flight with the toddler was like, okay, let's
never travel again.
We needed a break after that. Yeah. Did we get a break? No.
We kept going.
It's nobody's fault but our own.
Yeah.
We celebrated Thanksgiving. So fun. Celebrated Christmas.
We did celebrate Christmas. Now we're here.
And
New year.
but we kind of had a rough start to the New Year. Speaking of, I'm gonna
Oh.
throw a little cough drop at mate.
Shout out to the swine flu. You remember the swine
Honestly,
flu?
I do remember the swine
Whatever
flu.
I had was worse than that.
Mate was, I've never seen mate so down bad.
Which I know you're off Instagram, but Instagram is crawling with memes about the 2025 flu.
It's 2026, baby.
Oh, 20. No, but it was started in 2025. Like,
Okay, technically you had
it's
it both
called
years
like the
then.
2025 flu.
Really?
Yeah. And everyone's like, and it's honestly mainly guys.
Really?
But yeah, and it's talking about like just all the symptoms and how you feel like you're gonna die, and
Wait,
like
that's
I'm
so
literally
crazy.
like, thank you, because I feel so seen. Because I literally was like, There was a point where I didn't actually think this, but I was like, I think if I was dying, this is what it would feel like.
oh my word.
Like my body was cooked.
No, honestly, I always say like you're so much like Superman to me. When you get sick, it's like you have like a rough night, you know, not feel good for like a day, but the next day you wake up and you're fine. This was like truly like you did not get out of bed for 2 days. You
Yeah.
came downstairs one time.
Yeah.
And I think
it was
you
like
just
3 or 4. Felt like.
Yeah.
I know like 2 days straight I didn't leave bed.
But you did have more days of like not feeling good.
Yeah.
And God really protected Bodhi and I just want to give him glory for that because I was like,
What about me, God? You said, you're good. You're good. Someone's got to suffer.
that was bad. Anyway, shout out to anybody that had to deal with that. So sorry.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to me.
We had New Year's plans we had to cancel, which is really sad.
Yep, I bought a disco ball.
That really stayed in the Amazon box.
Then I
that
accidentally
came in.
bought 2 disco balls.
Oh.
Nothing worse than, let alone buying a disco ball, buying 2 disco balls and not using either of them.
But the moral of the story is we've had a crazy life and year. We had a little rocky start to the new year, but now we back.
And we filming an episode
Better than ever.
with little to no plan for it, but that's just how we ride sometimes.
See where the Lord takes us.
I did
like
that
that
time, and we said, let's record.
Let's record.
So let's talk about, obviously, new year, new us, everything's changing, resetting, new goals, new rhythms, new habits. Do you have any sort of going into the new year, like, I want to do this different, I want this in, this out, like...
Yeah, I started to make a list of my 2026 ins and outs.
Oh, really?
I only have one of each so far.
Okay.
But one of my outs is Uber Eats.
Nice.
I'm not saying like a hard fast rule of like never, but like we are doing that multiple times a
much.
week.
Yeah.
And I do not want to know the total of what we've spent because
No.
it's honestly like you just keep clicking because they keep upcharging and then
Yep.
I'm just like I
You
can't
just
even look
gotta
at the
check out
total.
fast.
you gotta not think and check out.
And we said that if Uber Eats did a end of year wrap, it'd probably be the worst marketing decision.
Oh my word! If they said you spent
Yeah.
$785 this year,
But hey, if it would have said you saved this amount of time by not going, maybe I don't know, maybe it'd help. I wouldn't
you
wanna know.
went to Chick-fil-A
Yeah,
46
your top restaurants,
times.
Red Bull. You had 3,364 sesame chickens.
That's crazy. That's one of my outs because it's just reckless spending and honestly,
Yeah, it's lazy.
we can drive
American-
10 minutes down the road if we're picking
Which,
up takeout.
granted, with a kid,
It's inconvenient. We're
not to
paying
use
for
that as an
convenience.
excuse for everything, but
That is truly our
loading
excuse for
him
everything.
up, getting in the car, going late at
That's
night,
our
like
excuse for everything.
bedtime. I had it tonight, so I don't.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, that's not a. What are you shocked? You saw me.
No,
eat
I
it.
want people to put in the comments, married couples, do they divide and conquer for dinner sometimes? Because I made my food and you did takeout, which is so funny.
Which is rare. We always eat together.
Yeah.
I feel like
There's
10
occasional.
times out of 10. But when you're like, I'll just heat up my soup, I'm like,
Hey, this is one of my really sad things about you, and I love you. One of my saddest things about my marriage is that my husband does not like soup.
No.
To me, in the fall and in the winter, all I want is soup every day. A new, cozy, warm, hot soup. And it makes me really sad that you don't like soup.
Soup is like a drink. It's like a beverage.
Drink. A beverage?
I'll take a soup on the side
No.
of my meal, you know?
It makes me really sad.
Yeah.
Okay, my ins is Bible before phone.
Okay.
And I've been doing it. And I
Really?
feel really proud of myself. Yeah, it's just like such a bad habit to wake up and immediately be checking things or reading things. I'm like, I need to get the word of God in me first. So.
Yeah. That's impressive because, yeah, the mornings, it's so easy to just fall into laziness and kind of like groggily wake up. And,
Yeah.
But you're definitely always Bible in the morning,
Yeah. Bible
But-
in the morning for sure.
but not doing phone is impressive.
Well, it's day, 8? It's going good.
Yeah.
What about you?
To be honest, I feel like this is the first year I just did not do any sort of goals.
Yeah,
any
you're
sort
normally
of-
a goal-oriented person.
Yeah, I'm like, I love the new year. I love like getting just inspired for no reason and just resetting, habits and stuff. But this was the first year that felt kind of fake to me.
Tell me more.
Not like fake as in like, I don't know, it just felt like, oh, I feel like this is what we're all supposed to do. But why didn't I do that at any other point? And
Yeah.
so if I haven't done it now, am I just doing it because you feel like you're supposed to?
Yeah.
So I felt less motivated to set a new habit. And I also like didn't have anything I really wanted to go after. So the mics probably can't hear that.
Finish
That's
it with
our,
me.
Laundry. Why is it so
Why
long?
is it so long?
They really took a whole like minute 30 of a song to let you know that your clothes are dry.
That is interesting about you because you are the type of person that gets excited for January.
Yeah.
Like I'm like sad in January. I feel nothing. I love the
Which
holidays.
is also my birthday.
I do. Now that I
feel
married
anything.
you, now that I married you, I can appreciate January for that reason.
January 23rd.
Shouts
shout
out.
out.
I'll put his cash up in the comments. Just kidding.
Send me
But
a
I
gift.
just feel like January is just cold and blah and dry and sad a little bit because
Which it
there's no holiday
And
to
for
like.
that reason alone, we're moving to California.
You heard it here first. But you typically love the New Year. Let's get it basically.
I just like seeing people motivated. And I think for the majority of people, they won't start a new anything unless there's motivation behind it. And New Year's is like the ultimate.
Yeah.
Start working out, start eating healthy, start a new training program.
But you didn't
whatever.
jump on that this year.
Well, the thing is, if you're already always doing it, you never have to get ready.
And that is true. And hey, I want to tell everybody that's listening, you killed it this year. You set some goal. Like you said, I'm going to work out at 5 a.m., which
true.
typically when you do that, you have like a really strong week or 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed so consistent until like really the flu.
Yeah.
And now you're probably going to be getting back on that train. But that was impressive. You did that.
Thank you. Yeah, I heard a quote that said, if I'm going to take anyone's time, it's going to be my own. And so I was like, if I have a wife and now a kid who time is valuable with, if I'm going to steal from anyone's time, it's going to be my own.
Wait, that's so good.
Yeah, so I was like, I can either sleep from 5 to 6, or I can wake up and get myself
I
out of the way.
admire that about you a lot.
Because I was like, that's obviously a big value of mine, and I just found myself getting frustrated or annoyed if it was like, oh, Bodie went down for a nap, I want to go work out, now I got to figure out like how we're working all that stuff out. So I was like, let me just
Get it out of the way.
get all that stuff, no excuses.
That's really
And
impressive.
I will say the more I did it, the easier it got, but the pillow is always going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a word.
So you just got to get up even though you don't want to. And then by the time I'm driving to the gym, I'm awake, I'm happy, and I'm excited to go there. And for the past month, Tesla gave a free self-driving like month.
Were you doing that?
Yeah. So I haven't driven
What?
to the gym in a month.
Are you lying?
No.
I'm picturing you now just on the road, just like
It's so weird.
5 a.m. Just like.
It's so weird. Like,
I've never used that feature. It's my car.
yeah, it is your car. I drive it because it feels like I'm driving for free because you're safe. You're not paying for gas. But yeah, the first time I did it, I was super skeptical, but I did it, and I found myself like going into passenger mode where I was just like looking out. I was like, just like kind of my eyes were just wandering because I was.
I don't know about that.
And then I got to the point where I'm like drinking my drink, and then I would like turn on a podcast.
I don't know about that. It freaks me out.
Yeah. And sometimes randomly it'll just go doo-doo-doo-doo, and it'll say like grab the wheel. So you can't like fully zone out. But it's been nice. I've been getting chauffeured to the gym every morning.
That's crazy. Okay,
like a 20-minute
I
drive.
do want to ask a question so we can just set the record straight for everybody.
Okay.
What the heck is happening with Onus? Everybody's been asking. Everybody's
Everyone, the
been
comments
commenting.
have been blowing
People
up.
message me about it. What's happening with
No.
Onus? The Onus Lab.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is I started it, got it going, did multiple drops, got a lot of momentum, what felt like, but then I got into this space quickly that felt like, what's next, you know? I don't know if you feel this as an artist, but when you work so hard on creating one thing and then you release it in, you know, about 2 weeks later, it's like whoever didn't buy it probably's, at least in a small like business fan like driven, it's not like new people, a wave of new people are going to find your stuff quickly. So I just got to this place where I was like, man, I just released 6 products in a training program, but now I need more, you know? And the more that I had ideas for just weren't done, and I didn't know how to finish them. And so I just kind of relieved myself of like pressure and said, if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to ask someone to spend X amount of dollars on something that I'm making, I'm going to want it to be the best that I can give them. And so I was just like, I'll just take my time on it. And, you know, people will be like, oh, are you still doing this? Like I had people ask, like, are you even still doing the brand? I'm like, yeah, I've actually been working
More than ever on it.
more than ever, harder than ever. Have a clothing rack of samples that.
Can I show them on the camera? Can I like peek it over to it? Or no?
No, I mean, we can show them later.
Okay.
It just would be too much moving it. But yeah, so now I'm like getting really close to finalizing this next collection that is honestly taken a year to make, but
It's good quality. It's good
Yeah.
sourcing and fabrics.
I
and-
have a bunch of stuff I could have sold and released, but it just wasn't right, and
Yeah.
I want it to be right.
So if you're an Onus fan, just get ready because there's a lot coming.
It's coming, and when it starts, it's gonna be some good stuff, and then it might, I don't know, it might break again. We'll see. We'll see. How it goes.
I think you're really in love with creating though. Like I think, I don't know. To me, this is like not a passion project as far as like, let me see what would happen if I just like make a shirt.
Yeah.
Like you're making a shirt and you're designing and you're whatever, manufacturing, all the things. But I think you're so in love with that idea that something can come from nothing. That's like you do that and then you got to keep doing it and keep doing it again. I don't think
Yeah.
you'll be the person that like feels satisfied after like finally making one shirt. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, it's not like a business idea, it's
Yeah.
not like what could I do to like get stuff going. It truly came out of all of my passions into one. And I'm such a, call it whatever you want, OCD, whatever, but I am really particular on what I'm wearing and the feeling and the experience wearing stuff. And so with it being training wear, going to the gym every morning, I'm testing all this stuff. And if I don't like working out in it,
Yeah.
even if people are like, oh, this is cool, I like it. Like I've had people say that to like the samples and stuff. And I'm like, that's interesting, but I need it. It can be better and it will be better. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think I'll forever now be making stuff. And I think the more I learn in it, the more I can get better at knowing
Yeah.
what to refine and how to do that quickly. But right now, it's just honestly a learning season, and I'm just embracing the learning and enjoying that process rather than trying to like push past it to be somewhere where I want to be. I know I'll
Yeah.
get there eventually, but how do you deal with that as an artist and a writer, where it's like, let's talk about your album, your past album that you put a lot of work, a lot of energy into, and then quickly it's like, oh, when are you going to do another album, And now with you working on new music, like, how do you feel about that and the time limits and the pressure and the release dates and
I don't know. It's kind of hard because this is maybe weird, but I don't know that I've always considered myself like a creative. I know that I am, but I don't know that my mind like I remember as soon as I released my first album, people were asking, "Are you going to do another one?" I was like, I have no plans to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm like a strategic person, or like you've heard me say that. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely do not have like a
Well, it never was like a full plan to do an album, like to do a
Yeah, like
solo
it-
album.
yeah, that kind of came after like I almost had to like convince myself to do it. And once the Lord, of course, gave me like a green light, it was like, I'll do it. But it's something I never like thought I'd ever do. So for me, it's so much more of like the God factor in it, of like, if God is giving a green light, I'll do it. But if I'm just in my own brain or whatever, I'm kind of like, I don't want to call myself lazy because I don't think it's that. But it's not like I don't feel pressure to like put something out. I don't know. I'm also a part of a lot of things that it's not
Yeah.
just me. So
I am curious on that because I feel the opposite, where it's not that I feel a pressure, but I love getting something and just letting it go quickly.
releasing it, yeah.
And I think that I find a lot of that in photography, and now with Instagram, like being able to just take a photo and post it to your story is like a dopamine release of like, I just made something. I just
True.
saw something cool, I posted it, and I made it.
True.
And you're not overthinking it. What do people think? Blah, blah, blah. It's just this fun kind of flow. Or just filming a little video of Bodhi and then just posting it. I like being in that.
Yeah.
And then I love, like, on a bigger scale, I love like shooting a video, like a story, and then releasing it, or making a collection and then releasing it.
Yeah.
But you do you feel like you don't really?
No, I relate with that because there is a feeling when you're talking about social media, there is a feeling that you get of like, oh, I just put that thought into the world, and I that is fun.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just more the personality that has to like sit with something a little bit and like even like fall in love with it. I think I'm more slow of like, I don't like everything I do right away. Sometimes I sit with it and I begin the process of falling in love with a song or a project or music that I'm working on. It's like, I don't know if that's weird or relatable. It's just how I
Yeah.
operate.
I mean, I feel like I've seen you go to tons of writing camps And every time you come back, we wrote 3 songs, and it's like, well, from your last release, it's been what, 2 years
Well,
or no?
singles in there, but yeah,
Yeah,
the album
sure,
was.
yeah. But I feel like you have hundreds of songs that you.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing of like it has to be what you want to say right now, like as an artist. And
True.
for me as an artist, like I'm a part of a collective, so I am, you know, helping to release things and write things that are being released. So I'm not like
True.
I'm sitting here releasing nothing for years. It's like
Yeah.
I am releasing, but
And that's your that's your main focus.
yeah, that's my main focus. So then a solo thing on the side is kind of like I am working on stuff right now and I'm excited about what I'm working on, but it's just kind of like when it feels right, it'll feel right. And that's kind of the side of things that there's this like mysterious thing that's a part of it that I'm like, I can't explain it because yes, I have enough songs to release stuff, but there is a feeling of like it has to be right. Not perfect, but right.
And is that right? Do you feel like
It's how
what
you're
is
talking about
that?
with the shirt.
Yeah.
It's like to everybody else, that's probably a good shirt. They would like it. But to you, you're like, oh, something with the neckline. It just needs to be a little bit. Yeah, I think that's just the process.
So it's
I'm
like
in.
you have songs that you could probably release and it
Yeah.
would be fine.
Yeah.
And or it could even be great, but
Yeah,
it's just not right.
to me, yeah.
And is that, talk to me about the process with the Lord in that where even going back to things that have felt right in the past, what is that like for even maybe for even someone who is a songwriter or a creative who doesn't even know what's right or wrong, just has stuff. It's like when what's your encouragement to someone to when to let go and when to release?
I think with songwriting and probably with making stuff, you could probably have endless revisions and never get out of the cycle of revise, get this better, tighten this up, whatever. Like you could probably just endlessly do that and then never actually finish it or release it. So to me, I'm like, if it's like a striving for like it's never going to be good enough, then that's like not a good headspace to be in because you'll just keep like trying to like have this invisible, bar you're trying to reach by
Probably
revising.
comparing it to someone who's
Yeah.
way further down and it won't ever be what they've done.
Yeah, and I think there's just I kind of forget the question, sorry.
Like, what is the encouragement to someone on when to let go of stuff? Maybe, like for you, when you've said it's done, and you released an album or a song or an idea, even.
I would say like the best example I have when something fell right was when we did The Wonderful Blood. When we wrote that song, it was me, Josh, and Abby wrote it, and right away from the writing demo, it's just vocal and keys. I already knew there's something about that song that I feel like I'm supposed to carry. So there was nothing else that came of it. A few months later, we did this like really low key worship night, and that's where we recorded At the Altar. But I randomly last minute said to Josh, can we last minute throw this like blood song we have in there? I just really like it. I don't know. And the first time we ever played it, the band came around it and we ended up like recording it that exact night. And I loved it. It was like kind of sloppy a little bit. Like we'd never played it before. I'd never sang it before. It was like full on just in the moment. And I just knew that's right. And we didn't work on that for months and months and months and revise and post-production. No, it was like that was the take. And I didn't overdub. It just like was what it was, and I loved it. And then other things is like, yeah, there's been months of revisions and to get it, tweak it right. So it's really not like a good answer. It's just like trusting maybe the discernment you have inside of you with the Holy Spirit
Yeah.
when something feels right.
No, that intuition is definitely huge. I think, I don't know, it's definitely not a one size fit all answer of trust your intuition or when you feel that it's right. Because,
Because you have to learn your intuition too.
yeah,
My first project, I was like so green. I didn't know.
yeah,
I didn't know what I liked, honestly.
yeah,
There's a discovery process of like, what
yeah.
do I like?
And I think that's important when it comes to artists or creatives, what do you call yourself, releasing things that aren't perfect or done or completely exactly how you want, because you need to just let stuff go and watch it live in order to know, now that it's living, what would you change about it and what would you have done different. But when it's always here, you can't see it living. And so I
Hey,
think
that's a good visual.
I think it's helpful for anyone. It's like if you've made some stuff that you're holding on to, it's like it can't, when you're holding it, it can't live.
It's
you
like
know?
a seed
Yeah.
that you finally plant in the ground and you get to see kind of what comes of it.
Yeah. And it might
But-
just be like a little nappy looking bush, you know? And
Yeah,
it's like,
but if it's like you're right. If it's always just here, you never get to see what it'll
Yeah.
be. That feels really profound to me.
nice.
To release an idea is like putting a seed into the ground.
Yeah. And I think once you feel those feelings and you let it go, the more you do it, the more you understand what you're feeling. And then you understand when things grow well.
Yeah.
And I even think the growing well is all in the eyes of the viewer, you know?
Yeah.
You could love how this bush looks, but someone else could be like, oh, it's just a bush, you know? And I think that's a whole nother conversation. But as just knowing when to let stuff go, I think it's important.
At some point, it's supposed to be let go.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to always.
Yeah. And I think even like going back to the clothes, like my first shirt that I did, looking back on it now, I wouldn't release it. And I've had people say, please, like friends say, like, please release this shirt.
And I love that shirt.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
They're like, just release it as a blank, like I need them. And I'm like, to me at least, I would change things about it, even just because I think I've learned now what I could even change. But I'm happy I released it, and I'm
Yeah.
happy that people loved it, and I'm happy to now move forward. But now I'm like learning when things live in the clothing space, which feels completely different than the video space, what that feels like.
True. May, you're like such a, when I think about a creative, you're like the epitome of a creative. And you've had some years, like you've got some experience. You're still young, but you've got some years under your belt. What encouragement would you give to creatives listening to this?
Just encouragement in general.
Yeah, like what would you say like is a huge piece? It could be simple, but like every creative needs to know or understand this. Could be about the Lord or whatever.
Well, I mean, if it's about the Lord, I would say that creativity is in you because you're made in the image of God. And it's not something he's adding on to you. If you're made in his image and he is the creator, it's going to come with that. And I think when you can recognize you're made in his image, you can then recognize you're creative.
Yeah.
Because everyone, it's kind of oversaid, but everyone truly is creative. But for some reason, the church over the years has kind of boxed creativity, not even the church, just the world, into like arts being painting, video, song. But if there was no creativity in the person who painted and designed the roads, then we would all be crashing into each other, you know? How big a parking space is and how a line forms and convenience stores and how you should move throughout the grocery store, all that kind of stuff.
True.
So yeah, I think it's important to recognize that's already in you. It's just figuring out how and what makes you come alive. And then in that, I think the biggest thing that I've learned over the years that has, when I am not walking in it, has created walls that I've been running into. And when I am walking into it, I feel like I can just move freely. It is just simply being creating out of a place of acceptance. I think this is the biggest thing that we struggle with as creatives is, what do you think of this? You know, what will they think of this? If I do this, what does everyone else think? You know, it's like we're always thinking about the audience, which is beautiful because you are creating for an audience. But if you can create for the Lord first and understand that if I'm creating for the Lord truly, he sees me and I am accepted in him, you know, before I do anything. He says, I love you and I love what you do. It's like with Bodie, before he does anything,
Yep.
we just love seeing what he
Yeah.
does, you know?
Yeah.
And as he grows up, he's going to do things because of us to show us, and we're going to love it even more, you know? But it's...
I mean, the paintings he has done
Yeah.
at daycare that are like a literal, like one scribble.
It's literally just because they put something that can mark something.
And it's literally on our fridge. Like
Yeah.
are,
Well, they're framed in the house as
we
well.
have 2 framed in the house.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not good, but it's,
Yeah.
we absolutely love it and wouldn't change
It's
it.
because he's ours. Like, we love it because he's ours, you know?
And we love him. So we
Yeah.
love what he makes.
Yeah. And
We don't, it's not like we love what he makes. We love him.
Yeah.
So we love what he
you
makes.
could do you could make anything and we would love it.
Oh,
you
that
know?
is, if we could really understand that
Yeah.
as followers of Christ.
Yeah. And then you mature and you grow up and then you make stuff that actually is moving and that actually is artful, you know? And watching him do that will be insane, you know? Watching him, if he takes a photo that's like inspiring, just being like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is insane. And that's like biblically how the Lord sees us is he loves what we make, you know? And as creatives, if we could walk in that confidence, you would stop worrying about what other people think and you would truly create out of a non-people pleasing expression. And I think that would be the best art we would experience. I think we do experience that art in some ways. When you just feel the genuineness of it and the purity of it and the innocence and then even the childlikeness of it, that's some of the best art that we experience. And that's the place that I constantly find myself going to. And the older I've gotten, the more I've learned, it's not about what else I can add to my tool belt and art form and expression. While that comes with life experience, I've learned that it's actually just what can I unlearn? What can I remove that I've allowed people to speak over me to become more like a child in my creative?
Oof. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. So, to the fellow young or old, just lean into it. Make some stuff that makes you happy. And I feel like that makes the Lord happy, you know, when his children are feeling joyful and expressive and free to be themselves in their art. I think he finds delight in that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You dropping bars over there. I love that.
But back to you, what do you feel like in this new year? Maybe it could be, we're kind of talking along these like lines of creativity, releasing or music or whatever. Going into it, what is kind of your perspective or your approach to 2026 with your artistry? What do you want to do more of? What do you want to do less of? What do you want to be known for, become?
I actually feel, I think I've been a bit of a people pleaser my whole life. And I'm not saying I'm like fully over that because I know that'll always be something that the Lord like is helping me remove. But in this last season, I felt very released from other people's opinions on what I'm doing. Because I don't know if it's just like a maturing in the Lord or maturing even in the discernment he's given me. But there's a level of confidence I've been feeling lately of like, if I like it, that's enough. That used to not be enough for me. Like it used to be like, it's not good unless they like it. Because I don't think only if I think it's good, then it's good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've kind of like, God's just been releasing me from like the need to have other people understand or like or love or prefer. Because I think also there's so much uniqueness to everybody's unique gifting. What do you keep looking at?
I'm just making sure everything's recording. Sorry.
Okay.
I was trying to do it casually.
No, the whole time you're like, there's just a uniqueness God's put inside of everybody. So what I'm creating is not supposed to sound like what you're creating or what they're creating. And that's freeing because if I have somebody else's preference of how they write in my head, I'm going to create really mediocre songs that they would like, but nothing that I'm supposed to create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel this like release of like, I'm going to create what I feel like uniquely God's put inside of me. And it won't be everybody's preference. And that's okay because everybody doesn't carry what I carry.
Yeah.
They carry something else. That's beautiful, but every part of the body is needed. So, and every part is important. So I've just been feeling that.
I love that.
That's what I'm going into this year with, of like a different level of assurance and confidence in what God's given me, and less of course you want people to like it. It's kind of weird to me if you're like, I don't care if anyone ever likes it. I want people to like it. Like, I think that's an okay human desire,
But you want the people, I think it's like, it's more what you're saying is you want the people who resonate with it to like it.
Yeah.
Like obviously that's what you would want. No one likes it, then what's the point?
Yeah.
But not conforming it to get more people to like it.
Yeah, like for mass consumption, I'm like, yeah, great. If a lot of people resonate, that's amazing. But if not, I just know that there's still a purpose for it. So I'm feeling really free going into this year. And I thank God for that because that's a work of the Lord that he has been doing in me. Years of like stripping away, people pleasing, and it totally goes back to acceptance as well. Of like, I want to be liked and accepted and valued by others. And does my gift make me valuable? Or am I already just valuable as a child of God? And God is good because I've really been feeling released.
That's awesome.
This year. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I feel like I can like I could show someone a song and they could not like it, and I don't think I'd be crushed. Like,
Well,
there was a time I think I would have been.
yeah.
Of course, I'm a human. I'm not going to be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to like it.
Yeah.
And of course, everything I write isn't amazing either. Like, I can grow and learn, but I'm just
Right, with certain people,
happy to be in this place of like,
Yeah.
I guess more confidence.
Yeah.
And
More
I'm proud of
confidence,
myself for saying that
2026.
because I don't think I'm like a confident person. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe sometimes what I've seen is the humbleness and confidence sometimes like kind of butt heads of like, oh, I want to be meek and humble, but I don't want to be too confident.
Yeah.
For that to be a negative emotion. But I love seeing you step into your humbleness, and your meekness always remains. But there is a side of it that I'm like, yeah, just freaking walk in that. Like you have that, and so I love that you're feeling that and you experience that because I think that's a strong two-piece combo.
Yay. Thank you, God.
2026.
It's going to be a good year. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say maybe more conversations in 2026, more episodes. Who
You
knows?
think?
We did cross over the whatever it's called partnership program in YouTube on the
Good
channel.
job.
5,000 subscribers.
Good job. Shouts out.
Shouts out to all 5,000 of y'all. And honestly, just want to do more YouTube in the.
So this is your YouTube year?
I don't fully say that because I don't know. It's hard. It's hard being a video, like in film, like I have work I have to do right now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like I need to edit videos.
This is still a side hobby.
Yeah, and I think while it will, probably most always be a side thing, it's a side thing I love,
Yeah.
And not everything has to become the thing,
More vlogs. That's all I ask from you.
Yeah, more vlogs. I love vlogs.
I love his vlogs. I play them for Bodie, and Bodie loves them.
Yeah, I just love looking back. I watch them probably more than most people.
You do?
Oh yeah, like we just watched the Italy one. And it's
They feel like a little time capsule
it takes
memory.
you right back, and you're like, I can't believe that this is us experiencing this.
Oh.
So I wish I had more memories encapsulated like that, but that'll be the goal for 2026. And then these conversations, I definitely don't watch these back because listening to myself talk is brutal. But hopefully they're helpful and hopefully people enjoy them. I enjoy just talking with you and
Yeah, it's fun.
kind of like playing what do you think about that? Knowing kind of what your answer is going to be, but also I like hearing what?
Can you play that sound effect?
Oh, which one?
Welcome to the...
Oh. I think it's playing. I don't know if it goes into
Okay, it's fine. Just
we found out
forget
our
about it.
audio recording device has sound effects. So
more of that in
yeah,
2026.
more of this. That's the joking one. Cool. Well, you got anything else to say?
No.
No.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, episode 3. If everything is recorded and working, hope you enjoyed it. If not, we'll probably never do this again.
Truly. Bye.